everybody. So today you guys are going to be getting a new personal trainer network. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think about in the comment section below. I do want to apologize. The connection was not great on it this episode, so there is some pauses. So it does kind of disrupt the conversation, but please listen to what Chelsea's got to say. Make sure you go follow her on Instagram. Make sure you go show her some love and support. And we'll see you guys in the next video. I got a couple new special things coming for you guys, so hope you enjoy it. I'm out. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Personal Training Network. Today, I have a very special guest. I am here with Chelsea. I'm very grateful to have her because, I've been reaching out to a lot of different trainers. Not everybody will respond, so it's really cool to get to meet new people, talk to different trainers with different experiences, different perspectives. So, welcome everybody to Chelsea, her first time being on the channel. So, please let us know a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure, no problem. My name is Chelsea. I'm a personal trainer out of Calgary, Alberta. I have been doing personal trainer, have had my personal training certificate for the last 3 years now. I've always been involved in sports, so I've always had a passion for working out. I've always worked out my whole life. With that being said, I decided that I wanted to help other women specifically. I do help men as well, but women specifically learn to love their bodies and embrace their bodies, and they don't always have to constantly be on a diet and worry about that. If they're working out and they're loving themselves, and that's kind of what my main focus business, and so far it's been amazing. It's been awesome.
Yeah, and that's really cool. I mean, I love to get to talk to different trainers who have different perspectives on things, and especially somebody from a completely different part of Canada. You must have a very sort of unique lens to look at things. Obviously, I'm in Toronto, completely sort of different lifestyle. You probably have a lot different people that you see when you train. So
Sure.
what specifically made you want to train women and get them to love their bodies? Was there a specific moment in your life, or was it just something that you saw as an important thing?
Yeah, so like I was kind of saying before, I've always been really active. I always went to the gym. But with that being said, I moved from actually Ontario. I'm from Kitchener, Ontario, out to Alberta about 7 years ago. And when I initially moved out, I did gain some weight. I was still going to the gym. I was working out, but I never really had a structured plan that I was following. I was just going to the gym because I knew I had to go to the gym. So I ended up gaining some happy weight, I guess, and just realizing that I wasn't happy with my body and I wanted to change that. I dieted, I tried all sorts of different quick fixes for sure before I found something that was actually makes sense, which is living a balanced lifestyle. I don't believe in cutting out everything, and I don't believe in starving yourself, and I don't believe in diets, to be completely honest. So I started doing boot camp, and I fell in love with doing boot camp. The high intensity training was so awesome. And then from there, I realized that strength training was actually more my jam. And so I just kind of cycled and trying to figure out what I was happiest doing. And then, so I tried out different diets. I tried out all those different quick fixes and realized that I wasn't happy doing that. Sure, I was losing weight, but if I were to drink that weekend or whatever, I would put that weight right back on. It wasn't sustainable. So eventually, after doing my personal training course and doing tons of nutrition courses, because I have a background in nutrition as well, I realized the proper way to actually sustain or live a sustainable life and continue to be happy with where you're at and work out when you want to work out, if that's what makes you feel good, because it's great for your mental health. And if you want to have a slice of cake, eat a slice of cake, but don't eat the whole cake.
Exactly.
So for me, it was a lot of trial and error. And I know a lot of women struggle with this. I know a lot of women are looking at that ideal person in Hollywood per se, or maybe
Mhm.
it's one of their friends that just don't gain weight. So
Mhm.
I find that a lot of women struggle to find that. So for me to push it on people, that's just what I'm all about. Just balance. And I have tons of clients that I tell, like, don't weigh yourself every single day. You're going to become
Mhm.
obsessive about it. It
Mhm.
becomes unhealthy, and the number on the scale does not matter. It's you have to go off of how you're feeling and how your clothes are fitting, et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think that's very important to have people with voices who are not telling people to try certain diets or who are not telling people to do specific things like eating in moderation. That's something that I talk about on my channel sometimes. Definitely trying to figure out what works best for you. Like um I think it's important to know what you like and know sort of your own body. So when I train clients, I always let them sort of figure out, like, so what I get people do is I get them to record whether it's a week, 2 weeks of their own nutrition, what they're
Yeah,
consuming, and that's when I get an idea of what they're used to eating, what they enjoy, and then based off of that, you can make a decision like, okay, so this is the sort of approach that I think is the best for you, for your specific goals. And with that,
absolutely.
you're not teaching them this is the only way to eat. You're teaching them, okay, this is the best thing for you to do with this. And then now you know sort of what you like, what you enjoy, and then you can make a decision based off of that, right? So,
Exactly. Yep, exactly. I agree. And I feel like a lot of people just have in their minds that they need to cut carbs. If that's how they're going to lose weight, they have to cut carbs. And it's like,
mhm,
I don't even know where that came from, and and why that's even around anymore, because carbs is so, they're good for you. It just depends
exactly.
what kind of carbs that you're having.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. That's the most important thing because you can read so many articles. Carbs are bad. Don't eat foods high in sodium or high in sugar and everything. And the reality is you need everything in moderation. Your body needs all the different nutrients, all the different minerals that you can possibly put inside yourself. So it is important to try or to have everything. Obviously, you just have to find out what works best for you. Like I don't tell people, oh, don't be vegan or don't be a vegetarian,
Right.
but if that's something that you do, make sure that you're getting everything that you need from it.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So the next question I have for you is what are your goals when it comes to personal training, when it comes to like clients, and then your own sort of fitness life? What are your goals specifically?
Um, I would love to, I guess, okay, well, for myself,
Mhm.
some of my own specific goals would be to like expand my business for sure.
Yeah.
I would love to one day open up my own gym.
Hmm.
Um, what One of my brothers actually plays in the professional lacrosse league.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so my family's just like super active. We've always talked about opening a gym, so like that's like kind of like my end goal.
Hmm.
That's like the biggest one I would say. Personal goals is just to continue staying healthy
Hmm.
and doing what I love to do,
Hmm.
for sure. And then helping clients. I just want women to feel better about themselves
Yeah.
and just to be able to embrace their full selves. And if I can help someone, um, like if they want to lose weight, then sure. If they want to um, have abs, then which is what everybody wants these days, or
Yeah.
a bigger
Exactly.
butt, then then sure, I'm here for it. I will help you get there. I just want
Exactly.
people to be happy with themselves, but I think they just need to do it in a healthy way.
For sure. It's very important. Like I think it's very important what you said, the whole idea of trying to get women to be feel more comfortable, more confident with themselves. Because I've had a couple clients, a couple women who they come in, they're like, I want to look like Kim Kardashian, right? Or like I want to look like said Instagram model, and I'm like, okay. And then I try to explain to them the process. I try to explain to them that you're not going to look exactly like her because the thing is a lot of these women they've worked hard and they work out and they do their stuff, but they also have enhancements and they also just have good genetics. Not
Yeah, of
everybody's
course.
not everybody's gifted the same way, right? And it takes a lot of time to do so. Some women have to put on weight, some women have to lose weight. So it
Exactly.
depends
and
on the
and
individual.
if you're comparing yourself to a celebrity, like, celebrities have tons of time to spend in the gym, and they have chefs and cooks. It's like,
Hmm.
you can't really look at their lifestyle and say that's what you want, because it's not realistic for yourself. You have to, like, do you have a chef? Like, I wish I had a chef.
Exactly, you know?
But like, you got to start out slow. You can't just go all in and just decide that, yep, I'm going to look like Kim Kardashian, because it's not realistic.
Exactly. Yeah, that's so true. It's so important. And that goes into the last question. The last question I have is, how has social media affected you and what content you decide to post? Because I've seen your Instagram a little bit and everything. Her Instagram is going to be in the description below, and it'll be on the thumbnail of the video, so you guys can go check her out, plus her website and everything. So you guys please go follow her, show her some love and support. But yeah, how has social media affected you and the content you decide?
You know what? Social media is such a interesting market, I guess.
Yeah.
It is super tough. I find coming in as a personal trainer and trying to get clients off of social media, it works absolutely, but it takes time. And I'm definitely in it for the long haul. And I'm not just trying to get people to sign up with me right away and all that stuff. But I know it takes work, and it's one of those things that there's so many personal trainers on Instagram right now.
Yeah, so many.
There's so many. So it is super important to find that niche and to find out who I'm kind of reaching out to. What I just like to focus on is just being myself, to be completely honest. And if you like that, then that's amazing. And if you don't, then there are other people out there. But I hope that they kind of engage in my content and do enjoy the stuff. Oh, did you freeze?
Yeah, I think either you or I don't even know what happened. Yeah. No, yeah, like you were saying, you try to be yourself on social media. So I love to hear that, because to me that's what it's about, right? You're just posting your stuff. Like, I've seen some of your things. You did like videos where you're just showing off your personality, just being yourself. And I really like that, because it shows like that authenticity that I feel like people really need to see with trainers. Is we're real people. We're not just muscular or lean or slim people. We're people who we struggle. Our weight fluctuates sometimes. At times we lose that motivation to work out. It takes time, right? Like,
Sure.
it's a process. Like, that's what my whole YouTube channel is about. It's not about, oh, look at me, I want 1 million subscribers. It's like, this is the message. I'm trying to get the message out there to help people, right?
Yeah.
And trying to help people see that there's a different way to do fitness other than what you see on social media, because that's not the most lucrative way to get a following on social media, right? I'm pretty sure you're very aware of that, so.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. It's yeah, I agree. And I think a lot of people do fall into seeing certain people and obsessing over their body, or it's not necessarily their personality. They're just like, oh, well, I want to look like this person, like we were kind of talking about before. So they're going to give them a follow or pay for their guides or whatever it may be, kind of thing. I think that you need to, like, as personal trainers, like, you're not a robot. So it's like, you want to enjoy spending time with that person and getting to know that person as well. You don't want the workout regimen that we're making for them to be like you're hating your life. You want to enjoy it, and you want to have fun with that person and have banter and all that good stuff.
Exactly. And it's so important. I mean, that's why it's like, I like talking to other trainers, because we understand sort of the struggle that it is, because with a personal trainer, you're not just helping somebody learn how to work out,
Right.
A lot of ways, you're a psychiatrist, you're a nutritionist or a dietitian, you're a counselor, you're sometimes a motivational speaker, depending on the client. Sometimes they don't want to get up and do anything. You're like, come on, let's go. We got to do it. Right. So
For sure.
it's very important. You know what I mean? So I want to thank you again for being a part of this. And
Absolutely.
if you would be down to do more videos, I would love to have you come back.
Yeah, for sure. Anytime.
Feel free to talk about your message, your brand, where they can find you on Instagram. If you have a YouTube channel or anything, let them know. Any final last things you have to say?
Yes. So my Instagram is Crush It with Chels. Sorry. Which my website is also linked there, and it's www.chelseapowellfitness.com. Honestly, thank you for having me. I love personal training is my passion, honestly, when it comes down to it. I love helping people change their bodies, change their mindset, because that's also a big thing. So if you ever have any questions or any concerns, you can always reach out to me. I'm always here.
Go follow her. Go show her some love. Please. It's very important. These awesome trainers, they deserve all the love and support that they could possibly get. You know, you guys need to get all of them to a couple 100,000 followers, so then now you're making real money and affecting real change, you know. So that's the brands that are important, right? So again, thank you for being a part of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like on it. You comment if you want to see more of Chelsea, or if you just want to go on our Instagram. It'll be in the description below, also in the thumbnail. So make sure you guys go subscribe. We're almost at 100 subs. So thank you guys again, and thank you, Chelsea.
Awesome. Thank you so much.